even. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm leading. It shows them everything that I believe in.
It's Madden NFL 24. And coming up, it's the 49ers' speedy running back. He's coming off an incredible effort with over 200 yards rushing a week ago. It's the 49ers and the Steamers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Steamers of Mexico City taking on the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here. You look at this defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Steamers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid that can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And across the channel into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have retaken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense ready for their second drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
First carry here for Ken Walker. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. When you look at this defense, Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And the defense closes quickly there. And he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Niners 1st down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Niners in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
He's got his target. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Gotta love the effort, and especially the big play.
Here's a diving catch right side, and it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Niners add 6 to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They're complete to Smith and Jigba. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Walker. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now they try the right side here. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. After 17-7 to score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, you can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Play action, now Purdy. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And they'll run again. And this time he's into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Now moving for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff looking right.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. That's a step in the right direction defensively here, because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And now they'll shift things around. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And this will move the chains again, as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they run. It's Walker, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They run again with Walker. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. On the counter, it's Walker. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Purdy looking to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports Halftime Report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to ride.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On second down, it's Walker. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now, and it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
This is fielded at the 27. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. There, 21 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now on first down, it's Purdy. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard. Now a first carry for their fullback. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They'll find Ayuk open right side. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have opened the lead up to 30. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steamers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is down to 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Niners set to take over on offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, Purdy. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A run here with Reynolds. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
I heard all the stories. I watched some of the tape of the old school guys, the throwback guys who were the punishing runners and knocked people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown 49ers. A 22-yard touchdown Brown. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Mexico City.
He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Bust through the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's been doing 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And throwing here, Purdy. And he's got his man on the out route. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Purdy now to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the 49ers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that is no good. And they will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. A run here with Reynolds.
And shedding through the tackle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones.
Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers are pouring it on. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And this offense on third down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6. Back to throw again. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. Yeah, boy, here's a sight you don't want to see. Ken Walker injured on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Steamers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Purdy looking to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll run. Reynolds. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Charles, a lot of happy